Hello and welcome back. It's time for another Zodiac Signs as Badass Women. And I'm about to roll to see which sign we're doing next. 5, Leo. I'm gonna do some research and I'll be right back to start our drawing. So, planning for this video actually took me so long. As you saw, I had several pages of sketches and things. Inspiration did not strike for poor Leo, and which is so sad. I was really excited to do Leo, and instead of rushing through it just to get it done like I did for Scorpio and I was disappointed, I just stuck it out and I waited a couple days and I made sure that I really took the time and put the effort into Leo. And so I had the sketches done, the colors picked out, and everything. And so I started, this video is actually going up later than I had originally planned because it took me so long to figure out what I wanted to do for Leo. So, if you are a Leo, I hope you really enjoy this character's design. I went back and forth with so much. I spent days deliberating on this design. Well, on this character's design. I knew I wanted her to be a redhead, and I knew I wanted her to be a little on the chubby side because I hadn't done one yet, a bigger girl character, and I was looking forward to it. So those were the two things I knew going in, besides the information I'd already collected on Leo. So let me tell you a little bit about the info I found on Leo. Leo is a lion, if you hadn't already known that, and they are a fixed sign. The element is fire. The colors are gold, yellow, orange, and red. Strengths: they're creative, cheerful, humorous. Their weaknesses are they can be arrogant, stubborn, lazy, and inflexible. And their likes are theater, travel, expensive things, and fun with friends. So I had to go a little bougie with the design. I included a very rich red, which I feel like looks very expensive. I feel like red can either kind of look tacky or expensive. And I went with, there's fur lining her collar and the end of her dress, which, whether it's real or faux, it doesn't matter because obviously this is a drawing, but very luxurious look to it. Check the box for expensive things. So right now I'm sketching in a pink Collie Race colored pencil. I love sketching in these pencils. I really am a fan. I usually sketch in pink, red, or purple. I like it because I erase my sketch enough so I can see lines and stuff. But other than that, I don't usually erase a lot. I just let the color kind of show through. I love that look, and especially when I use lighter colors and they show through, like the pink shows through. I love that. I don't know, I just do. So I'm adding the final details of the sketch, and I line off camera. I did have to add the sword in later. I line off camera because I put my face right up in there, so you guys weren't going to be able to see what I was doing anyway. But I have nothing else to say for this second, so I'm going to let some music play while I begin coloring this with my Copic markers. I did do her hair a little lighter than I had originally planned. I just didn't have any colors that were darker than that lighter orange that I thought fit her hair. My orange either goes like, I don't have a lot of in-between oranges, is it was either orange or red. Or this little lightish orange could be a real hair color, maybe kind of color, so I just went with it. And I ended up really liking how she had pale skin and pale red hair, so I did make her smiling a little bit. I know this is Badass Women series, but who says that you can't be a badass while also being cheerful and creative? I loved coloring this part. That red just really got the piece off to a fantastic start. If you haven't guessed, based on this drawing, or if you're not new around here, which most of you probably are new, because let's get real here, I have 7 subscribers and pretty sure I know every single one of them in person and none of them watch my videos. But I love ombre. Like, I love adding it to a piece. I feel like it's a really easy way to add a lot of character and detail into a piece. It's really easy, you know? Especially if you have the gradient of colors. This is by far one of my favorites of the Zodiac series I have done. If this is the first video of mine you are seeing, this is number 6 of 12 so far. I started with Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, and here we are with Leo. So, if any of those are your sign and you would love to see me draw them, or even if they aren't your sign and you'd still love to see the designs I came up for them, I will actually link them all in the description of this video. Make it a little easy for you guys so you don't have to go hunt them all down. This sword was probably one of my favorite weapons. I think my favorite weapon is I gave Taurus a hammer. That was pretty lit. I loved that. Then it's probably this sword. And then it's Sagittarius's bow and arrow because they're pretty cool, non-conventional looking weapons and stuff. I love weapons in watching like video games and like cool like character designs and stuff. So I'm really trying to dabble in weapon designing as well, and this series is really, really helping me out with that. So here I am just adding some shadows. I usually wait a little bit for shading until the very end. I just never know how deep I'm gonna push shadows, kind of until I draw the rest of it. I did push her skin a little bit, seems like that. I think it's just because her skin is really, really pale, and the purple I use for shading is like pretty dark compared to the paleness of her skin. If you've enjoyed this video so far, I highly encourage you to like and subscribe if you want to see more. My channel is really new and I could really use the support, and I would love to be friends. Chat it up in the comments if you haven't seen your sign done yet, or there's something like particular you would love to see added in your sign that I have yet to do. Please leave a comment and comment what your sign is. I'd love to know. I am a Cancer. I'm a little disappointed I haven't had the chance to do my own sign yet, but obviously I'm gonna get to it, so it'll get done. I've been trying to think about what I would love to do, so I'm adding the final finishing touches on this now. I am coloring the inside of that black. I was a little nervous about that being the only thing black. I didn't realize that until I was coloring it, but I add a really thick black outline to the piece once it's done. I do that for all of my drawings. I use, to line, I use Copic Multiliners in the size 0.3, and then to add the thick outline at the end, I use a Copic Multiliner in the size 0.7. And here I am using my Uniball Signo in white to outline the entire piece, and then there I go with my Copic Multiliner, and my cats are running around. But here I go adding my final finishing touches in white gel pen. I love the gel pen, makes eyes shiny, you know, cute little whatever. The highlights, it just adds to the piece. And I add in the constellation in the background. And I actually forget to add her freckles, so I'm about to show the clip of the final piece in a few seconds here. And then after that, I show a second clip after I added in her cute little freckles and stuff, because I don't know how I let the freckles slip, but I did. So if you enjoyed this, like I said, like and follow. I'd love to have you. I hope you enjoyed, Leo, and have a fantastic day.